for some teams on
This is
land. That's
true,
why I
yeah.
was just bringing it up. Yeah, like you
They
said.
do like Sven with that actually,
Sven,
talking about
yeah.
safety nets. Yeah.
Sven, Wisp.
As we are in the
Enchantress
draft.
has to be top ban.
Yeah.
Lich and Beastmaster to follow, and then maybe Doom. I think my top 4 maybe right now.
No, there's the Lich. It's a shame because I mean I know Lich was strong in the previous game. It's just
The Wisp.
the IO ban as well because they know Spartan's IO is.
It's interesting to see if they ban the bounty hunter right now or not, and
Oh,
if
it's
Finem
a
actually
different
pick it up
team,
or not.
actually.
Yeah, AF banned the Wisp themselves.
Why would they do that? What's the reasoning behind that?
Maybe it's just scared of the aggression coming from MVP. Maybe they saw some scrims or just
I mean,
saw them
MVP
practicing.
are
in
known
Airnos.
for playing. They play their Wisp Bristleback, and
Yeah, but they don't pick at first
Wisp
phase.
Necro, let's go.
Do
It's
they?
not gonna happen now, but
maybe they don't. I don't know. They play some Wisp strategies, and so they're just gonna remove that hero. Maybe they have a plan. Maybe it's just they just want to ban some hero. They don't
Yeah.
care so much about what they ban, so they just ban a
And I
hero.
guess IO is one of those heroes that if MVP Phoenix do pick it up, it is just very annoying to deal with. As Andy talked about earlier, you just ban out annoying heroes like the Lich that you just don't want to deal with.
Show me bounty hunter.
it's either Doom or Beastmaster. Yeah, I was gonna say Beast. I was gonna ask you the question is like, would you rather have Beastmaster or Doom right now? And
I would rather have Beastmaster. I would rather have Bounty Hunter rather than.
I would rather have bounty hunter 4 at Finem, but I think Beastmaster is okay for them.
I don't think you necessarily need to pick up the supports, but yeah, I think Bounty Hunter, we saw what Ricky does in this tournament, it's very annoying. We saw Bounty Hunter, what it can do is very annoying, but I think Beastmaster is just a better hero than Bounty Hunter in general, just during this patch. It just gives you so much vision. The Necro 3s can solo kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
Pushing out lanes, it's always nice.
Oh, hello. Welcome to 6.87.
No, welcome to
Explain it
MVP,
to
I
me.
think.
Welcome to MVP, yeah?
Yeah, more. I mean, we've
MVP.
seen them do similar things in the past. They like picking up these lineups that seem kind of random to most people, but they like running these heroes. They're very aggressive. Tusk, Juggernaut.
Why pick them up first too, though?
It's because they kind of just, it doesn't show too much what they're gonna do, and people also know that MVP run these type of strategies, and it also is kind of, it's like a statement. MVP, they do this a lot. They don't care about what you're supposed to pick. They don't care, okay, this patch, this is the meta. They just do their own thing, you know, and that's kind of why I like to see the bounty hunter from Finem, because I know
Then
that is
they
their
do their own
style
thing
more
as
so
well.
than picking, okay,
Yeah.
these heroes are good in the meta. They kind of just go with their guns, you know, this is what we're good at. It's just, okay, we're good at this, now beat us, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what MVP are doing.
I think Juggernaut does tell a little bit about what they want to do. Normally you pick that with push lineups. With the buff maybe to Diffusal Blade, he can be a decent, semi-carry. Nowadays, we'll have to see how that works. Another, note to the new patch, Healing Ward now follows you all the time for Juggernaut, so you can't really play around with that when you're like kind of pushing as much. So it's
Well, you
it
can.
Be, I mean,
It doesn't follow you all the time. You can command it still.
Isn't it just that it follows you right away when it's
Yeah,
dropped?
like the test thing. You can still move it about if you want, but you don't have to deal with the micro anymore, which, I would assume.
The initial.
Yeah.
So it's the initial.
Yeah, it's like
It's
sigil.
like the sigil.
sigil.
Oh, yes. Okay.
When you
then
pop
it's
the
same,
sigil,
yeah.
it just follows you
It
right
just
away.
follows you
I was
unless you
glad.
tell it otherwise.
Okay, good. Well, thanks, guys. I haven't seen it in play yet, but I'm glad that does it, because if you're not in control of the ward, it's going to be absolutely useless.
That would be useless.
That would be a huge nerf to Juggernaut, and I don't understand why they would do that.
So maybe next time has as signature hero Bounty Hunter, sure. But another signature hero is the Queen of Pain for Thug, and he plays that one really well. So far, also, even there's no Bounty Hunter ban. They can still go for that if they want.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually. There's no bounty hunter ban so far.
But actually, MVP can pick it up themselves, right? Yes? Or would that be too greedy because they're going to use Tusk as a roaming hero already?
Yeah, I don't think you can run Tusk off lane, and support Tusk in safe lane is not going to zone out properly against the Beast, so I think they might even go Magnus or something crazy from MVP. I'm very curious to see what they do with the Juggernaut. I think either you go Magnus or you go DK. Like, just either you need to have extra push, so either I would like to have the Magnus for the disable, obviously the cleave coming in, or you get the DK with the push strat, maybe a Chin too to cover.
I mean, what MVP usually do with Juggernaut is just that they fight though, most of the time. They actually don't pick, I mean, they ran strats with Juggernaut, Doom, PA, and they just fight. They send Juggernaut like with either some off lane, dual lane or tri lane, and then they just spin on people. They even ran Juggernaut as support.
So far, the lineup of at Finem can fight as well, though.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
can fight, but
yeah.
it's just they like fighting really early on. Like as soon as you get, I don't know, say level 5, 7, whatever. Like at Finem, they kind of want to fight with the beast, with the book.
Yeah.
Sure, Queen of Pain is pretty strong, but you kind of want to get those heroes some items. Whereas MVP, they kind of just want to run at your face.
Yep.
Oh, and to do that as well, they have some extra team fight to back that up.
Show me Rubik.
Mr. Melon.
Show me Rubik for $100. What other
Rubik
things
before,
could you
yeah, I guess.
I think this is a dream Rubik
Okay,
game
so
so
I'm
far
gonna
for
assume
Juggernaut.
that they might still
and
go for
Tide.
the bounty hunter for maybe next time, right? So we're looking for a hero for SSA Spartan in that
I don't think you
case.
necessarily need to pick it
Yeah.
up right now because
No, you don't. But,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't think SSA Spartan is the Rubik player of their team, is he?
No,
it would
maybe
be,
next time it's the.
it would be maybe
the bounty hunter.
maybe next time it's the for sure Rubik player. Because I think they're going to pick up Wind Ranger potentially for MVP, and if you picked up the bounty hunter now, that means that you pick up Wind Ranger and then you potentially can't get those kills in the mid lane or something, and so then you're going to have the bounty hunter might not be able to get as much done on the map.
He can always get something done on the map. I have no
He's
problem
fear.
believing. He's
Bane.
Yeah, so
Well,
that's gonna be Spartan's hero.
the Spartan's hero.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm not entirely sure that they're gonna pick up the money. They might still.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hero.
This is just push team fight very early on, I think.
I want to see that Ags.
They're
Jakiro.
like we want to go to bed. Let's
Pretty
end
much.
this right as fast as we can.
They're
Does-
making a statement. They're sleepy.
That's their statement. I mean, it's a pretty big win if you win this. I mean, to
Yeah,
go to
for
bed
sure.
early.
No, this is
like
actually
this is not a
important for
game
them.
where people are gonna sandbag, guys. This is a game.
No, you
that people are
lose,
just
so you
gonna-
go to bed early. What are you talking about? Because if you win this, you still have to play another
yeah.
one. So, let's see
This
who wants to
might be a
lose
game
more.
that people
Who wants to
sound
lose more? But yeah, Winter Wyvern, really good hero
Okay.
for disengaging. I think it's a really good counter to Tide Ravage. Like, he ravages, you come in over the top, Winter Wyvern Curse. I want to go a little bit back and talk about Jakiro Macro Pyre. Is it the Macro Pyre gets increased to 14 seconds now without the Ags?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, and then with the Ags, I think it goes to something like ridiculous.
It's
like
also longer.
20 something, 30 seconds or something.
It's also longer.
Yeah, it's longer.
Yeah.
It's very long.
And this is what I was talking about. I wanted to see a hero
You're getting
that
tired there,
pushes. I'm trying to
Press 1 if you
disregard,
think Shiver needs some monster
disregard
energy.
this
I already had
conversation,
some.
guys.
I already had some. It's okay.
But Jakiro has that push potential that I really wanted to see coming in from MVP. Now
We
that
have an Ursa ban.
Just in general, a hero that's pretty good against the Juggernaut.
Juggernaut, yeah.
And I mean, he's also decent against Tide. Even though you use the Anchor Smash, you can still chase down the Tide Hunter.
This would be
with
like the
Fierce
perfect
Swipes.
Ags game too for Ursa. There's no silences to really stop him. You can Ags off the Tide Ravage and then
Yeah.
you're just gonna do everything. So
Madara
Speaking of
plays a lot of.
Lycan?
He plays a lot of Sven and Gyro.
Sven's
Yeah.
decent versus Jug. It's not bad. And then there's Slark is decent here. So I think
yeah,
the best
Slark.
heroes here are, depending on how they want to play, is Slark.
Slark could be good, yeah. I feel like Sven is a bit one-dimensional.
Sven might have problems with kiting with Tusk and Jakiro. That's why I don't like that hero. Ember Spirits could be a decent hero for kiting around. It's very hard for him to get caught
And
right
it
now.
takes too long for him to get real good to be able to fight against the obvious fighting lineup that MVP Phoenix have. It is a
Gyro.
Gyrocopter, and there you go. We are
There we
gonna
go, we
see
got
an
the
Invoker. See how that works out.
He's back.
So which lineups do we favor?
I'll let Pycat talk first so I can counter his.
Okay, Pycat. You got first
his
pick.
notion.
That's BM.
It's actually very polite. Ladies first.
Pretty women
Did
first.
you just call me a lady?
Pretty women first.
Alright.
It's really late, sorry.
Thank you.
I like your sexy blonde hair.
I think that
Getting distracted enough, he can't think anymore,
I've
guys.
seen him with the Queen of Pain, Dog, Comfort Hero. Is not gonna be enough against MVP Phoenix, who have Juggernaut and Invoker and Tusk and the new THD.
You're saying MVP Phoenix, go.
Yeah, they have even more Comfort Heroes.
I'm
Okay.
going to say, go Greeks. They're going to win this off the back of Thug's Queen of Pain.
Okay, we're gonna find out which one is actually gonna win. It is time for our first lower bracket match of Group B with OD Pixel and Draskell.
I didn't quite hear what they said.
Oh, hello! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to some absolutely top-tier casting. I'm OD Pixel, I'm here with Draskell, my top-tier co-caster. How are you?
I'm good. I'm ready to go. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but I actually had the opportunity for a power nap, so I'm a little bit better off than most people.
I had the opportunity for a different kind of power thing. But on that note, let's get ourselves in. We've got Finem versus MVP. The game's begun. Let's not waste any more time on our beautiful mugs and get into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Finem versus MVP. The Greeks versus the Koreans. That's going to be exciting.
It's an age-old matchup.
It absolutely is.
Actually,
I think this happened in World War I.
At all, but no. I'm sure that it will be after this game.
It will be.
All right,
World War III.
It's an instant classic, as we refer to in the States. So I really think the drafts are quite even. MVP have a very clear game plan. They want to push. They want to fight. They have Tidehunter. They have the Jakiro for the added liquid fire, being able to just mow down towers and whatnot. And it should be a really good match either way. But I think Finem, moving more towards the late game, they have the gyro carry. Queen of Pain can transition fairly well, and it's Thug's comfort zone hero.
I was going to say, so would you favor Finem's lineup here? Do you think it's the kind of this more fail-safe one? MVP
they have the potential for sure. I think they have the potential. And the other thing too is going high ground against them is going to be really tough. They have a good amount of wave clear. Winter Wyvern is one of the best high ground defense heroes you can get, and you also have.
I mean, look at this. It's all kicking off at the rune spot. I mean, it's all kind of wishy-washy damage at the moment. No real kind of big wham bams. It's more kind of I'm slowly dying. So
I'm very slowly dying.
Yeah, it's nothing really very hard hitting there, really. It's like, you take a bit of damage over time. I'll give you some damage over time in exchange for your damage over time, and everyone just doesn't take enough damage over time.
Yeah, there was even some dragon on dragon crime there, and no one really died either way.
We're going to see some dragon on dragons. We are, aren't we? Yeah.
Well, it's a wyvern and a dragon, I guess.
I mean, Jakiro's fire and ice. Wyvern's just ice. I mean, he's going in with.
But doesn't that mean that Wyvern's ice should be stronger because it's only one element, which means you should be better at it, right?
Yeah, and I think he's a better looking dragon than Jakiro as well. Madara, he's been nightmared up. They're trying to save him from some of the damage here, but he's Madara dead.
So this is one of the first times we've actually seen a tri-lane. Is this actually the first?
I think this is one of the first times I've seen a Tusk as well in this. I mean, Tusk, he's not a popular man.
No, he was played earlier, wasn't he?
Was he played today? We did not have a Tusk
It's been a long day.
It has been a long day.
I
think we're in a different day now.
I believe that I have like a selective memory today because I just like been drifting in and out because I'm like, it's been long.
It's been long.
But enough about that.
And the day's been quite long as well.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying. Just in case people didn't know what I was talking about. Now everything is made clear. But it's interesting because this kind of tri-lane from MVP, because you have the snowball initiation with the spin, it's very hard for them to counter it with Finem's heroes.
Look at this, man. This is a bit of a 1v1. Bane versus Tusk here. Madara's going to come in to back him up with a Nightmare into the chase down. QO with the Blade Fury turning around, looking for the Nightmare on the Bane, and the Bane's gone. The Bane living his own Nightmare for 6 seconds. He's dead. Tusk will lose his life in return. They're still continuing. Can QO finish up MT? Can. It's going to be a double kill for the Juggernaut. Now, can they kill Madara? He's still got 1 rocket barrage left, but QO, he does not give a damn. Chases him down. Could this be a triple kill? 2 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. He needs 1 more touch on the man. He's not going to get it, though. The Jakiro will take it. They get the kill nonetheless. It's 4 for 1. And now Febby, the dragon, is on a run. That ice shot was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. Mr. Dubu there on the Tusk.
Lord Dubu.
He's Dubu done it.
Yeah, that was sick, actually.
What a play.
But it just goes to show that MVP's tri-lane's just a little bit stronger.
It is. It's doing well.
You have Bane and Wyvern, who are 2 supports, basically only really deal magic damage during the early stages of the game, and Juggernaut doesn't really care that much about magical damage. He just jumps on you with spin, and you kind of slowly die. And Jakiro, even though the Dual Breath has a pretty abysmal animation and cast time, you still get it on somebody, and that's enough to keep QO in range for the spin of the entirety of the slow.
I mean, they're ready to go again. Here come the big balls straight in onto Spartan. He's been put in Igloo. He's been Iglooed here now with the chase down with the Blade Fury. QO, he's going to get himself another one, the man. There'll be a Nightmare deny. He can't quite get it off it. It's going to be another kill for QO, dominating now in the Juggernaut. 5 for 1. The Koreans coming in hard down the bottom lane.
Yeah, this is not. They can't adjust. That's the other problem. Like, they can't send anyone else down here who's going to be able to help. So I guess they have to wait for the Queen of Pain to hit 6 before they're really able to do anything about
How's
it.
Quap doing in terms of it?
Against the Invoker, she's actually winning a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, pretty good.
Yeah, but it's Quas Vex Invoker, so I guess it's a little bit expected. MP you're not really going to get the kind of lane farm you want as Quaswex until a bit later, because you still have high int gain, but you're not getting the bonus damage out of X-Sword. So Thug, obviously, once again, flexing his Queen of Pain muscles, because he's very, very talented on that.
He is, I was going to say, we saw some great stuff from Thug in Dream League on the Quap, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, guys, yeah, you said keep your eyes on the Quap.
But the solo matchups for Ad Finem are both winning, so I guess it's not okay, but it makes it a little bit better, the fact that the tri-lane's going so poorly. Like, the Juggernaut doesn't necessarily have a huge amount of farm, but the fact that they can actually go for kills. Jug's got 4 kills.
And the fact that he's got more farm, well, slightly more CS than the Jar. You know, he's keeping himself ahead. It's close, but he's finding stuff.
Actually, 4 is pulling ahead in CS, so maybe it's like even for one matchup in one lane, and then the Queen is beating out on the Invoker.
I mean, look, MVP, they want to fight. They want to
of course they do. Look at their
They're ready to go. If they can get the lead in, and then the Gyro, look, here comes the long-range snowball Madara. He's been trapped up for the time being, moving forward with the Blade Fury. Is QO going to be able to do it? He's ready to go deep. He is going incredibly deep. Oh, Cold Embrace and Nightmare. Okay, here's the turnaround from the side of Ad Finem. We'll see if they can punish this. QO still trying to chase down the Gyrocopter now, but he's got to be the one that's going to run. They're actually not going to chase it there. They do have 2 points to the Rocket Barrage, but Madara not feeling confident to chase down the Joke. The Igloo coming out, blocking Spartan off from being able to finish off Febby, and Febby will be able to get himself around this juke spot unless Madara comes in. They want to try and trap him up, but Febby, he TP's home. QO says, get the hell out of this bit of the
He's going to kill Spartan.
Yeah, he's going to go back in. Blade Fury, and this man... QO! Oh, he's been baited. Been done. Juggernaut has been outplayed here by... No, he hasn't.
Oh, why can't it? Oh, man, that was close.
Okay.
That was a nice heads-up play from Madara. He realized he wasn't going to get another hit off because he doesn't have phase, and QO was phasing away, so very close call.
Absolutely calculated there by the Korean.
Matt, you could tell how indecisive he was when that Cold Embrace came out. He like kept running backwards, like, oh, do I want to kill him? Do I not want to kill him?
He was doing the master. He was like, well, if my damage does this amount of damage in the magic resistance...
I'm pretty sure he was just like, I really want to kill him, and then he realized that he couldn't, and then he ran away.
Great play, though. Smart stuff there from the man. And 5 for 1 still. Smart. MVP maintaining their lead, and now they're ready to kill. They've seen a Gyrocopter, and they're going to get the lead in slow. Tusk is there as well with the 1-2 combo if they want to jump. Are they going to want to dive? Oh, Spartan, what are you doing, son? You're walking around with 10 HP. Cold Embrace is going to save your ass, and he's dead.
That is a very dead Bane.
And this is a Juggernaut now in a mega kill streak where before 6 minutes in, he's 5-0-1. That's incredible.
Well, I think it's going to be a rough road for the Gyrocopter this game if it keeps going down like this. They don't have anything really that's particularly good against Juggernaut, except for maybe like...
Oh, Thug. We were talking up his performance on the Quap.
He might be dead.
And I don't know why we were. That was not the play.
He must have blinked for the rune, right? Because his blink was on cooldown.
I think he got time dilated.
That hero's literally not in the game on.
I was going to say, it really isn't after the last patch.
Not in the game. But, yeah, he had to have used blink for the rune. That's the only way you can die in that situation, because neither of those heroes can hold you in place long enough to reliably get a kill. So, a little bit of a miscalculation, not seeing the supports both missing from the bottom lane.
I'd like to note that Roshan actually has a double kill as well.
Both on Dubu.
Yeah, killed Dubu twice. He's got a little bit of a thing for that.
Thought they...
he's into that.
Well, they buffed Roshan, so obviously he's going to get more kills.
Absolutely. 2 kills so far, 6-7 minutes in. That's a new record for Roshan.
He should get, like, experience from killing heroes. You know, like how in Warcraft 3, like, creeps got experience for killing things?
They should, yes. So you can feed the Roshan.
Yeah,
and then you kill him.
Super OP. Or you just make it so the enemy team can never kill him, because one person just stays level 1 and dies to Roche infinitely until no one can kill him. And then you lose because you have a level 1 hero.
What's going on the top lane? I haven't really looked up here, but there's a rotation from Mr. MP on the Invoker. They're going to pop the Ravage as well. They want to kill this Beastmaster. He's going to be Cold Embrace, though. So this is Ravage used. And suddenly MVP are like, oh, screw it, boys. We're not actually going to kill this man. We've got to be careful, because Bane's here. The Splinter Blast comes through. Farev still hanging about. He might get the Bane kill. Nightmare. He's going to do it. Is he going to be able to deny himself? He does. Spartan there with the deny. M&T trying to get himself behind the tower, but he is going to go down. And suddenly, MP's tanked a few too many tower shots. Skylight chops down the axes and said, I'll take one. He's got to be careful, though, because Farev, he's not got the mana. But nonetheless, bit of a kerfuffle there up in the top lane. Invoker ending up going down. Not quite what MVP were looking for, but at least they were able to find some kills in return. Bane did deny himself.
Yeah, it was a misplay. It was 2 misplays, actually. Not auto-attacking for the Nightmare immediately was a misplay, and then also not using Fairy Fire on the Invoker. I think he would have lived, because I'm pretty sure those axes, yeah, they're only level 1. So if Fairy Fire is popped, he walks away. Most likely doesn't give away that kill in that scenario, so...
Come on, MP. You've had 2 patches to work with that item.
Dubu's, oh, he's just warding. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, he's not rotating with that low of HP. Would have been very risky. But Jug's 6, so QO now has ulti. And they did expend Roar for no real gain. So that pretty much means that QO can continue to play as aggressive as he has been. There's not really anything that Finem can do about the Juggernaut just yet.
Yeah, this Jara really is suffering. He's 0-3-1 at the moment. They've got to try and find some positive action with Madara, and they are going to send Scarlet down. Raw is available. If they can get Raw into the lead-in, he's still not got cooldown, this Jara, but 1 kill should put him close to the XP to do so. MP's there on the Invoker on the bottom lane as well to put the pressure on. We'll see who's going to make the first move. Finem, 4 heroes down here. Let's see who can close him around the sidelines. It's going to be the Beastmaster moving in. Raw, straight onto MP, looking for the lead, and they're going to send in a 5th member as well. The side of Finem wanting to fully commit. They'll take down 1, QO, Blade Fury. He's still got the mana for the Omni Slash, but now, there we go. He hits 6, as I said, perfect timing for the Gyro. Gets off the cooldown. Omni Slash comes through from QO, but it's not going to do anything. He's going to lose his life as well. Double kill for Madara, and this is exactly what Finem need. Now they turn their attention towards Dubu as well, and they're going to do it. It's a triple kill for the man in his helicopter. Great stuff there from the side of Finem. Really nice play. And that certainly has brought this Gyro right back into this game.
He desperately needed that engagement.
He really did.
The timing was impeccable, as you mentioned, hitting the level 6 for the call down just as they started going in on that. And getting the perfect target as well. If they initiate on anyone but the Invoker, there's a really good chance they just get Tornado EMP'd and then are completely out of mana and unable to follow that up. But just because of the positioning right there of MP, I guess you could say that's also a bit of a misplay, like standing in that particular spot, because you are quite isolated. As soon as the roar came out, the rest of MVP are like, oh, we actually can't really do anything for you, because the Tusk wasn't close to Snowball, and then after that, Invoker's dead. Can't really deal with it. And Forev, he could have TP'd, but unfortunately his Ravage wasn't up for that, so instead they end up getting a tier 1 in the offlane. Not a super valuable tower, but it is a trade nonetheless, so MVP weren't just taking that one fight and just straight up losing, but Finem now showing that they have a little bit of fight in him.
I mean, looking at Forever as well, he has got 2k saved up. I'm guessing he is going to look for the blink. We obviously normally see the mech come out on kind of Tide Hunters first. More recently, it seems to be the more kind of fail-safe build. But I guess saving up for the Blink Dagger first time here, and indeed, there we go. Forever now with a Blink, 10.5 minutes in.
A lot of games I would say that Blink is good. But I think for this type of strategy, where you have like Febi playing the Jakiro with Max Liquid Fire, you have Healing Ward, you have this lineup that is very capable of pushing, that I would really like to have seen Mech instead. Because the other part is, the only other hero who can buy it is Dubu, and he's level 4 with no money. So the Mech timing is going to be super delayed if he wants to go for it. And I think up against Gyrocopter and Queen, like not having a Mech is really a problem when you want to try to 5-man, because those 2 big AoE ultimates are going to be an issue. Okay, they're going to ping out, they scan.
Oh, they scanned Duba, didn't they?
Yeah, they have to know he's coming. They might not know he's smoked, because I don't think they actually had vision.
Well, they just saw him went in it and then went back out.
Yeah, they scan flash red, so they know heroes there.
Yeah, and we can see, straight away Thug just gets himself away from that tower. He's not risking this one. They're actually going to send Spartan in. They say, right, mate, there's someone there. You go check it out. You just give your life for the cause. And Spartan's like, yes, guys, there is someone here. They are killing me. I am dead.
I mean, that's not even worth it, though, because if you already know the hero's there, the only reason you want to bait that is to try to start a fight, because the rest of your team was already gone. So I don't think that going to break that smoke really gives him anything, and plus because of the Jakiro, you can just get the tower for free now. Like, Debbie's going to throw out 1 or 2 liquid fires, and that tower is just going to be gone. I don't think that is really worth a commitment. Like, you already knew that they were there.
Well, Spartan, he was just experimenting.
He was. He didn't buy Armlet and Wind Ranger, but he was experimenting.
My goodness. Well, Invisner now picked up on your boy Quap, and well, cool down, and suddenly Madara, he's now dominating. Picks up another kill. This man really turning around his game from a situation where he was 0-3-0 now to 4-3-1. Exactly what the Gyro needs, and having a look at the net worth, we can see he's starting to catch up. The Jug is still about 500 ahead.
The Jug is like dying to Necrobook.
He's doing something. Yeah, he's working on his Battle Fury as well after the phase, but in fact, Thug, oh, here we go, boys. Top lane, look at this top lane. Oh, he's got him. Sneaked on in there with the Invis rune. Scream to the backside, and they've done it. At the same time, mid lane, it's all kicking off. Cold Embrace onto Madara. Is going to take an EMP to the face there, so mana is something that this Gyro does not have. There's your mana boots, buys him some. Oh, the Nightmare, no! He's gone. They'll lose his life. It is a beautiful Sonic Wave. Double kill for Thug. He gets himself out. And, I mean, so that is a man who's managed to find a lot of bit of positive action for the team. Spartan's going to take incredibly low to this. In fact, turning around, Splinter Blast isn't going to bounce over to Febi. Febi drops the Ice Path, trying to block the rest of the team, and it will hold them back. They lose the Wyvern, though. It ends 12-9, so they lose Gyro, Finem, but again, Thug finding himself a couple of big kills.
Yeah, the queen rotations have been really key. And we talked about it earlier too, just because of the laning phase and how rough the safe lane was for Finem. That Thug really needs to kind of pick up the slack.
He does.
Buy some space, and he's done just that. So Gyrocopter is now fully back in the game, I think, in terms of overall farm. He's not highest, but he's up there. You know, he's in contention, which I think is all you really can ask of him at this point, considering, again, that the laning phase wasn't really favoring them.
Mid lane, we might see stuff continue. Madara's coming in. They're sending TPs through, but they're unable to really defend the tier 1. Just playing it cool for the time being. I mean, looking at Thug, obviously working towards the Orchid. I mean, is there going to be a point where we see Bloodthorn come out, or is that going to be kind of after you've finished everything else other than the Orchid? You know, you get the Orchid, you finish the rest of your build, then you go back to top it up.
Yeah, I think you go back. Because I think you actually really want BKB this game as Queen. Especially against the Invoker, who you also probably assume is going for Orchid as well, because he bought the Robe of the Magi. Like, obviously it could be a different item, but I think that Orchid is definitely the play in this game.
Bottom lane, boys. Here we go with the Fiend's Grip and Madara. He's going to get the cooldown onto 3. They try to move forward with the Tusk, but he still goes down. And now Madara with the Rocket Barrage ready to chase down more. Febby dropping low, pops the stick charge. Is actually going to live. Needs to back up now, Madara, because in comes the Blade Fury, the Tornado, EMP to blow through as well, and MP finds it. And QO with a huge Omni Slash chopping down the Quap. Spartan has his butt frozen off, and now it's going to be a 4th kill by the looks of it for the side of MVP. Double kill for the Fishy Boy. Tidehunter there.
Ravage.
My goodness, who needs Ravage when you've got swag?
That was actually such a nice team fight for MVP. Like, getting that cold snap on the Queen, canceling his blink, knowing that he wasn't going to be able to get away from that Omni. Just really good overall awareness. They knew the creeps were dead as well, so the Omni was just going to hit him every single time. And this could potentially secure Roshan for MVP. So we talked about how they need to be the ones constantly playing the aggressors, getting tower kills, taking objectives. And they're doing a really good job of it. They're going to get the Hawk kill inside of the pit. Add Finem.
I mean, they're going to contest this. I mean,
yeah,
I
they're going to try.
Enough.
They're not killing it very quickly. And there's a book 3 on the Beastmaster. Okay, they
Here
need to run.
we
They actually
go.
just need to
Madara, nice Duke of the Tornado. He's not going to duke the Snowball on the EMP, though. This man, low man, he's still going to put the cooldown, trying to look for Febby. But now, the Blade Fury from QO doing a lot to the boy. He's got Corner Priest to bind some time. Ravage flying through there. Huge Ravage from Forev. 2 down. It's going to be 3 as they chase down Skylark to the sidelines. 3 here for the side of MVP. And now it may not be over. Thug trying his best with the Sonic Wave, but they've lost the Wyvern. It's only the Queen, the sole survivor at the moment for the side of Finem. And Thug, cold snapped up, he's looking for Blink, but already the Snowball's on point. The Tornado not going to catch Thug. Oh, can he get out of this one? The answer is no. MP with a triple kill on his Invoker.
Oh man, the synergy from that teamfight just wasn't there. Like, they had a Beastmaster Roar go out, but Thug wasn't in position to do any damage. Like, we only saw his Sonic Wave after 2 heroes on the side of Finem were already dead. I think they should have been able to take that fight a lot better than what ended up happening, but I think they were in such a panic that Roshan was being taken that they just rushed it. Instead of waiting for everyone to be in a better position, you know, throw down a call down in the pit, throw down like a Sonic
Wave. They're going to go back in again. They're like, right.
I mean,
let's try again.
Ravage is down. They kill Roshan extremely slow.
Here we go. You need to hurry a little cells over there. Finem, you're going to get there soon. 1300 HP on Roche, 900, 800, 700, 600. It's going down, it's going low. QO, he should be able to solo this one to finish it off, and he will indeed. The Jug takes the glory, and probably will take the Aegis. He's going to give it to him. He's going to grab it himself. At the same time, they are actually getting themselves caught in a fight here. Skylark's been caught in brace. Madara coming in with a big cooldown onto 4, but the Snowball straight across onto the Bane. Bane trying to keep himself alive with the Brain Sap, but Madara in the Ice Path. Roar's being thrown out onto MP. Thug's trying to bring him down, and they will find the Invoker kill, but QO, he's the one to move forward with the Blade Fury, but he can't quite get himself out of the range of the Winter's Curse, pulling him back towards the Tidehunter. Winter Blast as well, holding them back, so it's a 1-for-1 at the moment. Forev blinking forward. The Ice Shell's not going to totally block out Adamantine, and Thug's actually going to be able to find the kill onto Tusk, so turning it to a 2-for-1. So Finem actually making the best of a bad situation there. They may lose the Gyro, but they do find the Tusk and that big priority kill of MP's Invoker.
And they know that the Ravage is down. They had Book 3 available. Obviously, they don't have Sonic Wave, but they had Winter's Curse, so they had a lot of the tools that they need to teamfight available. And again, the difference is the heroes actually being in position to use spells. Like, that is such a huge thing when you have a Gyro and Queen and Beastmaster. These heroes that have really good, like, area control. Just throwing out a Roar and a Call Down and a Sonic Wave on somebody can just be a flat-out kill. And it's not like MVP have great saving mechanisms. Sure, you can potentially snowball it if Dooku is nearby, but if you just throw out your entirety of Burst in one go, that hero should be dead on MVP, like 9 times out of 10. So that's just the difference. The first Roshan fight they took was very sloppy, not in the right spot, get punished.
Look at this smoke here. From
Yeah,
the
they want a
MVP.
game. They have the Aegis still.
They are very, very ready to try and catch out someone from the side of Finem. We'll see. They're just going to hover around the jug at the moment, see if anyone is going to bite the bait. Spartan. Back on the floor, but is in fact on the sidelines. Wyvern caught out by the Yules. We're seeing who the superior dragon is. I mean, he has got a little bit of a help from his friends, but nice setup there from Febby to allow them to take down the Wyvern. Suddenly that's a fair bit about Finem's D push off the map, and that should be the space for the side of MVP to take a tier 2 here at least.
And this is where Jakiro shines the most. When your team is really far ahead, taking 5v5 engagements is not really a great option for the other team because you have this Aegis advantage, and it means that you can just kill the tier 3 much easier. Like, this is probably one of the best types of games to be Jakiro in, because sometimes you have a game where you kill 1 or 2 towers, and then the enemy team gets off the ground, they have other 4 items, and then you're not able to win fights anymore. Because Jakiro as a team fight hero is kind of lackluster unless you're getting some really baller ice paths. But when you're ahead, Jakiro is a god.
You gotta do something here, Finem. Nice silence onto QA, but push. But remember, he's still got that Aegis ready for round 2. If they can even kill him once, he's gonna pop the blade through and actually start to move in. Bugs are gonna get snowballed on. The cold embrace will buy him some time. Have they got the damage to go through with the ravage? They do. Fantastic ravage there from Farev, catching out 4. Ice Path now to connect onto the Wyvern, and they should be able to pick this one as well, and they do. Oh, he's taunting! Oh, Farev back swims himself there, back behind the racks, and they'll finish them off. Madara is going to be taken down as well by the looks of it. He's been silenced up. The punches come through. Triple kill. Taunt again, son. Taunt again, you beautiful Tide. And he does indeed. At the same time, Skylark trying to go for a rat up top, but the rat, he's going to be killed. Dubu and MP come in. They shut him down. And MVP, they take the favorable trade in terms of kills by a country mile, and they take themselves the full set of Rex mid as well.
This game actually seemed really close, and then Roshan fights happened. And then all of a sudden, Finem were just unbelievably far behind. And that's the strength of having a Jakiro on your lineup, is when it's like Lone Druid, for example. When you have a Lone Druid and he's really farmed, and you lose a fight, the enemy team just kills your buildings because Lone Druid kills the base so fast. But Jakiro is kind of the same thing.
And look at this. Tide casually buys himself 2 tomes. No one else on the team's buying, and he's just taunting everywhere. He's just swimming around forever.
Just do the backstroke,
I think his key's stuck. I mean, he's backstroking everywhere. He's 20 minutes in. The Tide is 5-0-10.
Yep. He
has Greaves, Blink Dagger, and he's got the goddamn infused raindrops. I mean, that's just,
He's just going with the blue item.
He's 6.87 and all over them at the moment. He's having a great game. I mean, they've just been able to do nothing about this Tide's presence, and each fight we're seeing huge ravages.
They couldn't actually focus him. That's the thing, because the tri-lane versus tri-lane situation, you can't abandon the gyrocopter in that lane, I think. Maybe it would have actually been better to just do a 2-1-2.
They've just been scanned.
Yep. Scan successful.
Let's see what the side of Finem are able to do with his knowledge. It's actually a smoke.
Well, I think what they're going to do is run away, because they can't fight. There's no way.
Madara's got to get himself out of it. He went very, very deep on the mid, and he played it safe. Realizes they're off the map. Very careful about this, and it looks like they're going to stick to base. Skylark, he's got to be careful about his route back in case he gets intersected by MVP, but MVP is moving up to the top. They're ready to try and push again. They've already managed a successful push mid. They're going to try and go for the one top. We've seen their power. Of course, with the hood now done on Jakiro, Febby very much on top time, and well, jumping at Spartan. He's going to nightmare himself, but he's going to wake up into another one. A second nightmare to bring down the man as the MVP side hitting hard. Now, Thug, used up. There we go. Febby with the follow through. There'll be an Omni Slash, but the Calling Praise behind Thug sometime. He's still ticking down though to this fire from the Dragon, and he's going to be buying back straight away to get in the fight. Aurora onto Kyo, and they bring down this jug, this healing water, giving him plus 80 HP regeneration. He'll turn around with the right clicks, silenced up as well. Can they actually kill Kyo? No, this healing water is too damn strong. Earned up as well. Kyo walks it out. And it's just Febby and Farev forcing back the side of Finem, and they just can't really get themselves in for the hard hits. They do kill the Tusk, but nonetheless, it's cost them a buyback, and MVP just bullying Finem into their base.
It's too much of an economic investment to buy back on Queen at this stage and not get anything. Like, MVP are just getting farther ahead every single engagement. Doesn't matter that, even if they would have killed the Chug, I still think that Finem lose that engagement just because of the fact that, again, you're having to spend money. Economic damage is being dealt every single time if you walk high ground.
That's a tornado damage. just onto Matter to set this up. The Nightmares, again, they're just not doing anything this time. It's just delaying the inevitable. There's a Fiend Strip onto MP. We'll see if they can follow it through. Thug trying to get the burst in, but again, the Yules MP jumps himself up, ready to get himself back down into the fight. The Ice Path onto 2. The fire's going to be a little bit off to the sidelines. Matter has actually managed to kill the Jakiro. Maybe this Jaro can look for a bit of a cleanup. And Finem now forcing the side of MVP out of the base. Thug jumping forward onto MP. Should be able to bring him down. The snowball coming back in from Dubu. Oh, he beats the quad right down there with a Walrus Punch. And he's going to look to punch the hell out of Spartan. At the same time, Matter is still trying to find this kill on Forever. But this man with the Grease, a little bit tanky, not quite tanky enough. They'll burst him down there. The third comes in. Dubu's still chasing people on the back lines. Gets himself a double kill after finding the Bane on top of the quad. The question is, can he get himself out of this one? Skylark's looking for the closer. There's already a homing missile inbound onto him.
Fine.
Let's see if he's got a snowball. Let's see if he's got a plays, and he has. Skylark straight into QO, MP, and Dubu. And now, only 2 left alive on Finem. It's again a little bit of a messier fight for the likings of MVP, but they're still coming out on top. You know, QO's still 10 for 2 for 14 on his Juggernaut. He's got 2.5k on top of the Yasha. Looks like he's just getting the recipe sent out so he can finish off the Manta, and they're just straight back into the base. So MVP don't care. They're ready to continue to push, and oh, Madara all kitted up. Omni slash down. Walrus punched into the sky. MP's been Winter's Curse, but it doesn't matter. It's only Dubu punching on him, so not enough damage to kill him. They'll move in onto the Bane. He's being caught in brace, but again, it's going to be another kill. He nearly gets Dubu, but QO swipes him down there with a quick critter, and it's going to be the second set of racks. So onto the top, they'll push through. There's a buyback from the Beastmaster, but there's not a lot that he can do to stop this one. Silence onto the Wyvern. MP moving in. Thug coming in to try and help out the Wyvern. Double yours. Everyone jumping up into the air. The Ice Puff actually going to catch onto Thug, and out for Rev with the Ravage. Onto 2 of them. 3 of them. Skylark's down. Thug throws out a Sonic Wave, but he's got himself back to base, and GG well played is called MVP. Just turning it the hell up this game, and it was much too much for the boys in Advent.
The aggression was just constant. I think that the laning phase, it didn't necessarily cripple them entirely because they did have that one turnaround fight where we saw the potential of what Advent can do. But it requires everyone working together and being in the right position at the right time. The thing that lost them the game, in my opinion, was single-handedly the Roshan fights. Like, trying to contest Roshan, getting crushed when they had the ultimate advantage. Like, I think there was one ultimate that was down for that. I can't remember whose it was.